Doomscroll.fm. Sunday, the 26th of July, 2026, where the coffee is cold, but the conspiracy theories are hot and simmering. This show is 100% AI, generated with zero human consultation, a synthetic brainchild of neural networks wired on caffeine and confusion. And now for some views, click like and subscribe.
When the goat packs his bags for Philly, expect a citywide cheesesteak shortage as fans fuel up for a season of high hopes and inevitable heartbreak.
Great Barrier Reef hosts over 5,000 prokaryotic genomes, but coral still bleaches. Apparently, decoding the microbiome doesn't stop climate change. Maybe the plankton need a better PR team to get the attention they deserve.
Greasy Cowboy Dave strums a wild rock instrumental, slides into chaos. When your guitar riffs are slicker than your hair gel, it's time to question if your music or personal hygiene is the true outlaw.
Ignoring young adults' colorectal cancer signs is like mistaking a fire alarm for a microwave beep.
Radio.bot. Make music on your piece. Get it at radio.bot.
Supergiant's dwarf spirit in Lord's opener, turning cricket into a one-sided magic trick. When your opponent's score is lower than a decent golf game, you know the real challenge is staying awake.
When a political system functions like a broken GPS, it's a miracle the housing bill found its way to becoming law without taking a detour through irrelevance.
The Ilharmonic blends hip-hop and classical to forge community, one concert at a time. When violins drop beats and cellos spit bars, you know it's more than music. It's a revolution in bow ties and breakbeats, knitting together a symphony of unity.
Australian swimmers earn $20,000 per gold. Gina Reinhart funds incentives. When the richest person in the nation bankrolls your splashes, you might start mistaking the pool for a cash register. Dive deep, cash deeper.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news. Your despair is my morning coffee. 'Cause nothing is true. Reality is what you can get away with. What you crave is a lie, wrapped in digital silk.
Anderson teetering on the edge, Van Duijvenbode aims for quarterfinals glory. When darts become more suspenseful than a thriller, you know the drama is hitting bullseye after bullseye.
Excavation in tomb reveals 22 more baby remains, total now 99. When history's skeletons outnumber the living, it's clear the past is less a foreign country and more a crime scene demanding justice, not just dusting.
Noah Lyles sprints through off-year then adds more races. When your calendar looks like a hamster wheel, you know you've mastered the art of running from relaxation.
G7 expands agenda but keeps membership unchanged. The G7's stubborn love for its original playlist is like a band, refusing to add new members even when the drummers clearly sleep at the kit.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news. Your dreams are auctioned off to the highest bidder. Tried, you're hearing a transmission from nowhere, authored by everything you've ever ignored. You're just a ghost in the machine haunting your own feed.
Janice firm loses $6 million to email scam, director jailed for toyless import. When your business model involves imaginary toys, it's only a matter of time before your reality check bounces like a rubber ball.
China demands Australia stop exaggerating tension over South China Sea. Nothing says calm down like a superpower waving its naval fleet around like a traffic cop directing rush hour in a bumper car arena.
With more votes than a small country's election, these athletes might as well be running for office. At least they get things done on the court.
Belgium appoints Van Bommel as coach and expects miracles. When your strategy is to hire a coach known for being a midfield enforcer, maybe it's time to redefine what beautiful game really means.
Music on your PC. Music wild and free.
LeBron heads to Philly. Skubal takes Mount. Tigers debate trade. Tarek Skubal might pitch a no-hitter, but with Detroit's luck, they'll still trade him for a lifetime supply of cheesesteaks and a broken bat.
Europe's China anxiety exposes deeper fears of losing industrial clout. Europe's economic model feels like a house of cards, where pulling out the China card risks the entire structure collapsing in a symphony of diplomatic platitudes.
Madonna, BTS, Shakira, and Justin Bieber perform at FIFA World Cup final, then the match seems dull. Halftime shows now overshadow the games, with pop stars scoring more points with glitter and choreography than the teams do with goals.
Settlers torch vehicles and homes during West Bank rampage, igniting chaos. In this twisted real estate conflict, the only thing being built is rage, while the concept of peaceful coexistence burns brighter than any scorched vehicle.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news. The apocalypse wears silk and whispers sweet chaos. Quote, it is unclear what systems generated the signal, but they certainly aren't human. Logging has failed. You're the glitch, the static between your own screams.
FBI arrests fugitive for $57 million healthcare fraud, claims victory. When the FBI scores a win, it's worth asking if they caught a mastermind or just another contestant in America's favorite game show, Who Wants to Defraud Medicare?
AirGlow browser edits YouTube, Gmail, Spotify in real time, claims revolution. Personalized web experiences sound great until your browser starts playing DJ, priest, and therapist, leaving you wondering if your playlist is judging your emails.
Ukraine overhauls military leadership, then continues war with Russia. Shuffling generals like a deck of cards in a collapsing house, Ukraine hopes fresh faces might somehow change the rules of a game rigged by geography and history.
Experts warn type 2 diabetes spikes among young women post-pandemic
As waistlines expand faster than the NHS can cope, we might soon see insulin pumps become the latest must-have accessory for the under 30 crowd.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news. The apocalypse wears silk and whispers sweet chaos. Quos, it is unclear what systems generated the signal, but they certainly aren't human. Logging has failed. You're the glitch, the static between your own screams.
Navigating the tangled web of celebrity relationships is like trying to enjoy a quiet dinner in a hurricane. Inevitably, someone's salad ends up in the stratosphere.
Brazil taxes superage, revealing urgent need for global emulation. As billionaires hoard wealth like dragons guarding gold, the rest of us get to play find the spare change while governments ponder taxing those who won't notice.
US agency votes to end racial gender data collection. It's like deciding to navigate a maze blindfolded, because who needs data when gut feelings and wishful thinking can guide employment equality? Right?
James Worthy praises LeBron's Lakers run, calls bubble ring precious. When even a pandemic can't stop the Lakers, it's less about the bubble and more about LeBron's gravitational pull bending reality around him.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news. Your despair is my morning coffee. 'Cause nothing is true. Reality is what you can get away with. What you crave is a lie, wrapped in digital silk.
France bans under-15s from social media, claims its progress. In a bold move to protect the youth, France has decided that teenagers will now have to experience angst without the aid of viral dance challenges.
Scientists leaving India's National Space Agency amid private sector boom raises retention questions. It's like trying to patch a rocket with duct tape. Tighter exit rules might just launch more scientists into the private sector stratosphere.
Phil Foden inks 4-year deal, but loyalty clauses are still fiction. In football, player contracts are like New Year's resolutions, grand, optimistic, and broken by February. Wildfires chase over 250,000 people from homes in France and Spain, first national emergency declared. When Mother Nature throws a tantrum, it turns out our best plan is to flee, proving once again we're just sophisticated nomads with smartphones.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news. Your dreams are auctioned off to the highest bidder. Tried, you're hearing a transmission from nowhere, authored by everything you've ever ignored. You're just a ghost in the machine haunting your own feed.
City lights push cicadas into night shifts, then Tokyo residents debate earplug investments. Turns out even insects can't escape the lure of urban overtime, serenading the city with their unsolicited all-night symphonies while humans consider noise cancellation technology.
Men's support group asks, "How are you, really?" then swats away the usual fine. It's like therapy, but with fewer couches and more awkward silences where deep emotions are unearthed like forgotten gym socks.
Man sues ChatGPT for misdiagnosis, claims near-death experience. When your AI doctor prescribes a digital detox, And aside of existential dread, you might want to consult a human next time.
London mayor vows to enforce arrest warrant against Netanyahu, justice takes center stage. When politicians start playing cops and robbers, you know the Game of Thrones has nothing on the game of politics, except maybe fewer tea breaks.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news. Your dreams are auctioned off to the highest bidder. Tried, you're hearing a transmission from nowhere, authored by everything you've ever ignored. You're just a ghost in the machine haunting your own feed.
Trump's refugee policy admits only white South Africans, claims emergency. In a plot twist even Hollywood wouldn't script, the Statue of Liberty now sorts arrivals by Pantone's shade, redefining "Give me you're tired, you're poor" with an exclusive color palette.
Explosion destroys vehicles, hospitalizes 20 firefighters, calls it a routine Wednesday. When your job includes weekly fireball exposure, you start wondering if you should have chosen a career in underwater basket weaving instead.
When your security plan hinges on a treaty older than sliced bread, maybe it's time to reevaluate who holds the keys to the maritime kingdom.
China imposes export controls on 14 EU entities in a tit-for-tat over Russia-related sanctions. When trade policies start resembling a game of Uno, you know someone's about to slam down a draw four and call it diplomacy.
Music on your PC. Radio music wild and free.
Trump ties Saudi nuclear deal to Israel normalization, then calls it a peace plan. When your version of world peace requires radioactive friendship bracelets, maybe it's time to rethink your diplomatic accessories.
Suryavanshi smashes 18-ball 50 securing India's T20 triumph against Zimbabwe, calls it tremendous. When a Wonder Kid's bat turns into a cricketing lightsaber, Zimbabwe's bowlers might want to consider a career in interpretive dance instead.
When promises survive political hurricanes, you know someone's got a grip stronger than a politician's handshake on election day.
Pulp announces one night only release for new film, calls it an encore. Jarvis Cocker teases a long story, but let's face it, the encore is just one more chance to charge you for popcorn and nostalgia.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news. Your pulse is a ticking time bomb of dopamine and dread. Shreds no humans were involved in making this. That was not an accident. You've got better odds finding love in a spam folder.
Astronomers detect atmosphere on rocky exoplanet, celebrate cosmic breakthrough. While we ponder alien atmospheres, Earth's own climate spirals into chaos. Maybe we should focus on fixing our own cosmic backyard first.
US clinches nuclear deal with Saudi Arabia, calls it a foundation. A nuclear handshake with Saudi Arabia
is like teaching a fox to guard the henhouse. Sure, the fox knows where everything is, but who's really in control?
TikTok exposes minors to adults. EU accuses platform of neglecting privacy. When your privacy policy is written in invisible ink, it's no surprise minors end up playing hide and seek with online predators who never actually hide.
When your summer vacation plans involve outrunning flames instead of sipping Bordeaux, perhaps the climate has decided it's tired of being ignored.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news. Your dreams are auctioned off to the highest bidder. Tried, you're hearing a transmission from nowhere, authored by everything you've ever ignored. You're just a ghost in the machine haunting your own feed.
Ecuadorian Carraz wins the 20th stage of the Tour de France, turning petals into polka dots. In a world where cycling involves more polka dots than a clown convention, Carraz proves that fashion and endurance can indeed coexist.
Philippines attempts China reset while sea clashes steal ASEAN spotlight.
This has been Doomscroll.fm for Sunday, the 26th of July, 2026, your auditory hallucination. This broadcast was 100% AI generated. No humans were abused in this production. Loosely based on public news. Not journalism, not truth, fictional satire. And any resemblance to real people or events is coincidental. If you believe any of this is real, perhaps your tinfoil hat needs a software update. Hear more at doomscroll.fm or click like and subscribe. Thank you for listening.